Hello there. Well, this is an unusual video. First of all, Happy New Year, and I hope 2019 brings you lots and lots of good luck, success, both in your creativity, in doing whatever it is that you're doing right now, be it personal, life matters, or job problems, or other kind of things. So let's hope 2019 is gonna be the breakthrough, and let's get to it. So just to give you a brief word about why I was absent for a while, it's because after about like Christmas time, prior to New Year, I got ill and I lost my voice, so I could not speak. But now I'm back, and now we're gonna talk. And we're gonna talk about something that I don't usually talk on this channel. And here is why, because I am a Star Wars fan as well. Not maybe as hardcore as some of the older Star Wars fans, and that means somebody who is like older than 35 years old, because I'm 34, and I still didn't quite grow up on Star Wars as some other older generation than myself did. And because it wasn't really that popular, in Russia at the time, because it was still, Soviet Russia. We didn't get a lot of stuff from abroad in that period. It was only like 90s, and stuff like that. That's when Jurassic Park basically hit the theaters. That's when it started kind of getting in there. But after this brief intro to understand where I am at with this, I will still say that yes, I am a Star Wars fan. I like the original trilogy. I love prequels, despite their obvious problems, because of how well they complement the original trilogy. I love the Clone Wars series because of how well it complements both the prequels and the original trilogy. And I like some elements of Rebels, actually. I like some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. But as for the rest of the stuff that Disney has produced, aside from the, Marvel's latest comic about, comic book about the Darth Vader, everything else that I've seen so far as movies go, yeah, no, no, don't like it. Very weak, very not Star Wars. Not true to the Star Wars universe at all. Just completely derailed it, in my opinion. And I'm not the only person who says that. Now, the main subject here is you can see that I'm on a Star Wars series channel. There's a lovely theme here. I love this, by the way. Vader in the middle, Palpatine being the devil here, and Padme being the hope, the good. You know, that's kind of causing the conflict here. That's just so Vader. I love this. I haven't really paid much attention to it until now, and this is awesome. I love this. Like, it's amazing. I love this. Anyway, these two videos here, these are the ones I want to respond to. So before, obviously, you carry on with me watching it, with watching my video. I'm sorry, I'm breaking English language again. But before you carry on watching, please make sure you look at these videos first. And make sure you see this Vader fan film, Shards of the Past, right here. So check it out, and then come back to the video. So put it on pause, do what I just said, and then come back and continue watching so that you can pick up where we left off. Now I presume you have now watched the videos and you're back here. So you know exactly what happened. Disney basically claimed, by the way, not just because of the YouTube algorithm picked it up or anything, they manually did it. They manually did it. And there are other people already who have expressed their opinions, and I'm fully in agreement. So go out there to see Ethan Van Sciver and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, Anna from That Star Wars Girl. Those guys basically said it exactly how I feel. So to make it short, that it's not even about the money. I think it's just because they understand that he outdid them and outperformed them in a way of how he made the fan film of about 12 to 13 minutes long. Completely just. He basically, with that fan film, he just told Disney to take a seat. Like Mace Windu did to Anakin Skywalker. He just said, take a seat and watch how this is meant to be done. And that's I think he had a budget of about $100,000 or $150,000, which he got from, direct from his pocket, pretty much, because when he went to Lucasfilm, he approached them like a gentleman, like a proper, like a serious person, who would approach this matter. He went out there to make sure that he doesn't break the rules with respect to their property, to their rights, to the law as well. He didn't monetize the video. You know what I mean? He never monetized it. He could have made so much money for this. If he has a family, he would have been able to provide for his family with this film, with this video alone, you know. But he didn't do it because of respect, for the copyright law and all of these things. And guess what? As soon as people started picking up on it, they decided to claim it. That's right. They went in there and claimed it. Now, legally, there's nothing wrong with that because technically they have the right to claim their IP. But the thing is, you can tell that it wasn't because the YouTube algorithm picked it up, it's because they themselves came in specifically and just went, yeah, there we go, I'm gonna take it. Because we're so bitter and we cannot accept the fact that there's a Star Wars fan out there who basically can do better than a multi-billion dollar company can as far as Star Wars storytelling is concerned. Because Disney has basically brought this franchise to the ground and it's now suffering losses. It's basically flopping. It's failing miserably. I never thought this was actually possible for Star Wars to fail like that. I never thought it was possible. Like I had my criticism towards prequels, but I never realized that it could be possible to make it fail like this. And apparently Disney proved me wrong. Well done, Disney. But now let's get to the juice. So here are my thoughts on how I think Star Wars Theory U, my friend, could proceed with this. That's my personal opinion. So take from it what you will. First one, the very easiest one. Just do nothing. Literally. Just leave it and let them choke on their money because it's not like it's gonna save them. And by claiming it, what they did, well, they gave you power. Because it means that your work has given them the money that they themselves couldn't make by doing this, the Last Jedi and the Soiler, whatever. I'm gonna call it that as well because Ethan Van Sciver is a genius when he came up with that name. But yeah, they know they cannot do it, and they're just using you, and they're giving you more power. Dude, they are giving you more power by attacking you. The more they do it, the more they give you, the more power they give you. Basically, that's what it is. Now, that's first thing. Just do nothing and just let it roll. Basically, just let it be. Okay? Let everyone else see it for what it is, and the repercussions will follow. Okay? So you don't have to practically do anything. You can just get on with whatever you're doing and get on with doing episode 2. And if they decide to claim that, which they probably will, fine. Let them. So that's one way you can do it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it will come down to what episode 9 will do and how it will perform, which I am pretty sure it's not going to perform very well right now, because Star Wars fans are pissed off. They're not gonna have that. They're not gonna have that. They've been pissed for ages now with how Disney has been treating their fans. I've been rather silent and, let's just say, not very vocal about it. I was just observing how everything was unfolding in the shadows. And I must say, yeah, I'm pretty pissed about that too. So this is my chance to now speak up and just to show my support to you, Star Wars Theory. And by the way, I like it that you have a skinhead shave and a beard. That's exactly the same look I'm trying to pull off here as well. So, wait, high five on that one. Anyway, sorry about the tangent. Anyway, second thing that I can think you could do. So that was the first. Now, second thing that I think you could do about this. You could basically take the video down. Just take it down. And then just be like, yeah, fuck you, Disney. And then what else you can do next is when you do the episode 2, the part 2 of your fan film, You can let that run its course a little bit, and as soon as Disney claims it, give it about a week or something, maybe something like that, couple of weeks at most, and then take it down as well. Just keep basically poking them like that. Just you know, just annoy them a little bit because there's nothing they can do. They can't do anything. If you just take it down without uploading it, they can't do anything because that's it. It's not anywhere for them to kind of just go and pick apart. If you were to re-upload it on a different platform, they could try to sue you for whatever else reason they can decide, although you had an agreement. The other point I wanted to make is, do you have any written agreement between them, between yourself and them? That's an important part, because if you do, if there is something that you can use to your leverage, I mean, obviously, like Ethan Van Sciver said, a mouse fighting against an elephant here, it's obviously you have to back down. You cannot just fight someone like Disney on this. But if you have proof, well, proof is proof. You can't exactly argue with proof. But then again, I would advise not to fight them. Just do like these kind of stabby moves to them. Either just ignore them altogether and just let them have whatever they want from it, or just take it down and maybe contact your fans in private and some of your subs and just spread the word around. And if they want a copy of the film, you can just send it via specific services like pCloud Transfer or whatever, and send it around. Plus, many fans have already downloaded it, so I think you will be able to figure it out. I don't think there's a problem. I think whichever way you go about it, you're gonna win here. You're not gonna lose here. Even if you think you lost, trust me, you haven't, because you are the one who's gonna ultimately have all the power in the end. They are losing it, and they know it, and that's why they are doing it. And that's exactly why they're trying to pick on you right now. Because, many people made fan films before, many people have made reaction videos to them. Where were they? Nowhere to be found. And now all of a sudden, they come after you, and that tells me something. That tells me, well, here's what it tells me. You see, 21st of December, almost 7 million views now, almost 500,000 likes, and only about 6,000 dislikes, whatever. Yeah. And that tells me exactly what everyone else is thinking right now, is that they're jealous. They know exactly what's going on. They know they cannot really, they know they're on a sinking ship right now, and they're just trying to, to them right now, it's not about whether they win or lose, it's how they want to make you pay for it, basically. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're careful enough, there's nothing they can do to you at this point, because you already won. That's as far as I'm concerned. So the last thing that I wanted to say is, oh well, no, not the last thing actually. There's one more thing. I think you should not change any music. I don't think you should substitute it, because I think it's perfect as it is. And although they try to claim it manually, because it sounds like Imperial March, because although you didn't copy and paste the samples from the track, you made it yourself. You hired a composer to do it, yourself. But okay, that's fine. Let them have it. Don't replace the music. That's my personal view. Again, I don't think you should. It's perfect as it is. So either leave it as it is or take the video down and let the fans spread the word around themselves and just send it over, spread it. Let them download it and then just take it from there, because nobody can control that anymore. They can't go after anyone because this isn't really their product, technically. Although they're trying to claim copyright and money from it, this isn't their product. It wasn't done under their supervision. They, as far as you're concerned, you can take it down and that's it. It's over. And their money-making, milking thing that they're trying to pull off here is also gonna come to an end as soon as you take it down. You could also keep hold of it, wait till episode 9 hits and see how that goes, and then just approach them with episode 2 and be like, well, guys, you see, this is clearly not working well for you. I mean, so how about, you let me do what I'm doing and just stop basically trying to, interfere with what I'm doing. or you deliver us fans what we want for finally, hopefully, and maybe then we can, work something out. How about maybe they should hire you? They should be freaking bombarding you with phone calls and hiring you. But I have a better idea. I think you should become a Lucasfilm president. Here is the final part that I was leading up to. I think that Star Wars theory, my man, you should become the Lucasfilm president. Some people are gonna say you're crazy. AK Rex, you're fucking mental. No, well, yes, I guess so, but not really. Here's why. To those who don't know, Star Wars theory knows the franchise very well. He understands it. He knows the lore. He understands the characters. He understands what sort of things are more or less consistent with specific characters. How would they behave in certain situations? He knows them like skin and bones, like in every little bit of their anatomy. To that point, he knows them all the way through. Every single character out there in Star Wars franchise, he understands them. I just think that you're being a bit too nice about it, Star Wars theory. I think you're one of the few people out there who's being nice about the whole thing, about how Solo flopped, about how Last Jedi is a total fuck up of the whole franchise, how Force Awakens kind of had a potential and then eventually ruined, got ruined with the Last Jedi and all of that stuff, and just generally how Disney is treating its fans. I think you're just you've done your best to basically be nice about it, but I suggest stop being nice and just be an asshole. Seriously, just be a bit of an asshole about it for a change. That's again, it's my opinion, it's my suggestion. It's not like I'm telling you what to do. I cannot tell you what to do. I'm just suggesting, just giving you something slightly different from what I hear out there and then, from other people. But that's my suggestion. So take from it what you will. But yes, let's start a petition and make Star Wars theory the new president of Lucasfilm. Let's get rid of that stupid cow Kathleen Kennedy. Let's get rid of that roundhead idiot Ryan Johnson. Let's tell Bob Iger to take a seat and shut up and listen and see how it's done. And let's just bring this back to former glory. So, what you guys saying? I mean, once we give Star Wars theory the emergency powers, you know what happens next? Execute Order 66. I'm pretty shy at doing this, but yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And then we win. Whichever way it goes, we win anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think Star Wars theory, you should just try to, it sounds cliche, but try to relax, and whatever route you take, you win. You win regardless. There's no way you lose in this one. You're in the long run, you're always gonna win here. There's no way you can lose. They can do nothing to shut you up. Nothing. With a capital N. Caps lock, nothing. Okay? So, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and make sure you check out Star Wars Theories channel as well, and watch the fan film of Vader. It's amazing. I would love. Maybe I will do a separate video on it just to express my thoughts about the film, because I've already seen it, so there's no point of me doing a reaction, but we can talk about it maybe during a live stream as well while I do my dinosaur sculpting, and we can discuss the film as well once you have a look at it and you come back. I don't know when the live stream is gonna be though, so stay tuned for that, because schedule right now is a bit unpredictable. But I will try to be kind of as swift about it as I can, because I've got some rant videos that I promised to do, and I need to do that as well. And since my voice is now better, I can get back to business. So thanks so much for watching. Give Star Wars Theory a big thumbs up and like and a sub, and just support him. Show him your love. And Star Wars Theory, again, take it easy, relax, grab a drink or something, and just don't pay attention. Just whatever. Disney, whatever. They're irrelevant now. They will become even more relevant as time goes by. You remember my words. You remember what I said here. So it's all good. It's all good.